Sorry about that, guys. You know, my son typically comes first, and he just came on. He was a little sweaty. He got a little bit of drink, but I didn't really want to show him on camera. Not really, about well, whatever. It's just it's a family thing, and privacy is always paramount. And he's 8, so I mean, what do you want? So, as I was saying about creatine, which I hope to God that I remember where the heck I left off, and this is going to be part 2. Um, my workouts definitely had a downswing, same thing with work. And I stayed off of it for a few weeks, and I said, that's it. I want to go back on it and see what happens. I went back on it. Within the first week, I noticed I perked up. I had more energy. I seemed to sleep a little bit better. And my workout at the gym, I went like an animal. And if anybody's friends with me on Facebook, you would have seen that post that, you know, I became a monster at the gym all of a sudden. And I gotta believe it's this stuff. 5 milligrams a day, that's all I do. And what I do, because this leads me into my pre-post and intra drink, this I take and I stack it with this, which is Animal, and it's called Fury, and it's watermelon flavor. And this stuff is made by the company that Evan Senapani is a part of. And he's a bodybuilder, and he talks about, he's very science-based. And I'm a big proponent of science-based whatever, as far as, especially when it comes to YouTube or TikTok or wherever, because the place is a cesspool, and you see all these stupid movements, and you see these stupid add-ons, and everybody's saying, "Oh, well, you do this fancy trick, and you're gonna do this, and you don't have to do this in order to get abs, and you don't have to do cardio to be." It's There's so much junk that I have found and that I've run into on the internet, um, that it's a lot of BS, and it's a lot of people just trying to sell. And um, here's what I can tell you about this stuff that I found. One, it's got 350 milligrams of caffeine. Absolutely gets me jacked up. It is a I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. I love it. I get a little bit tingly. It's got beta alanine and what else? Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's got a BCAA blend, which uh, the some people love the branch chain aminos. Some people don't. Some people say that they're good for you. Some people say they don't want anything. I don't know. It's in the product, and I don't take this product because I want the BCAAs. I take it because it's caffeine, and working out on caffeine versus working out without caffeine, absolutely night and day. You get much better everything from the pump to the intensity, um, and it's awesome. It also tastes similar to like the watermelon Sour Patch Kids, which I love. I love sweet things, and that's what this does. It blends very well in water. I just have one of the blender bottles. Throw a scoop of that bad boy. Throw a scoop of this bad boy. Drink it just before, I would say 15 minutes before I get to the gym. I can feel it starting to work almost right away. And then I get to the gym and I just rip it. Great stuff. This is also on Amazon, which, I mean, it's Amazon. It's got everything. So that's kind of what I do each day, that I work out. I don't drink it when I'm off the clock, so to speak, because I don't need it. And it's good to be, not on jacked up on caffeine every single day. I don't believe that the Monster energy drinks, that the C4 energy drinks that I see, I think all that stuff is just loaded with sugar and crap. And yeah, it gets you jacked up and pumped up, but I think that the crash that happens afterwards, I think is not good for you. And this stuff, the Animal Fury, doesn't, I don't have a crash from it. Maybe it's because I burn it, maybe it's because it's a clean formula. There's only like, I think, 9 ingredients, which usually I found the less ingredients, the better off you are. That's why I stay with a lot of the Nutricost stuff, because it's a single ingredient, or if it's a couple of different ingredients, it's stuff that is labeled. It's not the, in other words, well, I'll show you right now. EAAs, Nutricost, fruit punch flavor. And EAA is essential amino acids, so it's got the full amino acid profile, which is 9 of them, to help stimulate the growth of muscle. Basically, these give the building blocks for protein, and protein is your building block for muscle. So you can get EAAs from your meat, from your intake of food. However, these are a supplement. So, a guy like me who basically just eats meat and cheese. Actually, I've kind of cut out cheese, so it's basically just meat. And we'll get into that in a different video. But I should be getting enough essential amino acids every day. However, because I'm a bariatric patient, I don't know if I am. And also, I'm trying to hit a goal. And these have everything you need in large quantities. Right on the back, as I'm looking at it right now, it lists off every single EAA that you need, and how much of milligrams it is, and then that's it. There's no calories. There's no junk filler. I'm sorry. There might be like 1 calorie in it. It doesn't even list it, which I guess if it's under 5 calories, they don't have to list it anyways. But 30 servings for $20. It tastes great. I love the flavor of it, so I drink it. The only thing that I didn't like from Nutricost was I had a pre-workout. It had about 300 milligrams caffeine in it, and it was watermelon flavored. That was the first one I ever tried. I liked it, but then as I progressed, well, it started running through me, and I would show up to the gym to do workout, and my stomach would be bubbling, the old bubble guts, as some people say, and then wham, you're heading for the bathroom, you're interrupting your workout. It's horrible. I got off of it, I got rid of it, and I've stayed on the animal ever since. But as far as this stuff goes, I take this as my intra workout, so I'm drinking it while I'm working out. It tastes great, mixes well, and like I said, $20 for 30 servings. So basically, everything that I buy is about 30 servings, and so that's like a month for me. So $100 a month for supplements, I think, is actually pretty good. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm also 43. I'm brand new to the bodybuilding world, and I know the eating half of it is expensive, which I can't eat like normal people. The sheer volume. These guys that are pros, they're eating in one meal what I eat in a day. So I'm a little bit of a handicapped. So my last supplement that I take as far as my workout goes, which is my post-workout, I guess you could say it's kind of two things I always do. One is I do eat a bag of Quest chips. I love them. They're fantastic tasting, and it's the only crunchy thing that I get to eat during the day. So, yeah, you can say what you want and say, well, it's not really that good. Shut up. I need something crunchy, and I like eating it while I have something to drink with it. And which is actually something you're not supposed to do as a bariatric patient. You're supposed to either drink half an hour before you eat or half an hour after you eat. Not both at the same time. Almost 250 pounds that I've lost. I must be doing something right, even if I'm screwing up. So last thing is this is Extend Original, zero sugar. Obviously, none of these drinks have sugar in them, and this is an Amazon find as well. It's actually, from what I understand, the best-selling BCAA ever. So, you know, I know a lot of times you figure, well, the masses can't always be right. Well, sometimes they can't be wrong. And back to the BCAA argument, some people tell me don't take that. It's terrible for you. It does nothing. BCAAs are not complete. Don't do it. Don't waste your money. I can tell you, I don't take this stuff because I want the BCAAs and that I believe that they work. I take it because it just tastes goddamn good. It tastes similar to orange juice. This is the Italian blood orange flavor, and it tastes close enough to OJ that it just kind of is refreshing. Especially after a workout where you're a little bit tired and maybe a little sweaty, and it tastes good. And I don't add anything with it. I don't take any carbs in during my pre, intra, and post, um, which a lot of people tell me that's wrong. You should be taking some sort of carbs, or possibly you should be taking in some sugar as well while you work out. Um, and and these are words coming from professionals. I'm no professional. I'm an amateur. You know, I've never worked out in my life. I never thought of going to the gym and lifting weights because I always worked and lifting stuff there was definitely enough. So I know I'm going to make mistakes, and I know that as much as I like to think I am, I'm not perfect. My wife can attest to that. But I drink this purely for hydration so I can get my water in, but also just because it tastes good. And a little bit of extra BCAAs really aren't going to hurt. And that's why I do it. That's why I have those products. I have tried some others. I tried the sour apple flavor of the Animal Fury. Tasted perfectly fine, but I prefer the watermelon. Um, I also once in a while have packets, yet again from Nutricost. Um, Geez, I mean, I should be a product spokesman by now for them. That's just electrolyte packages. They're just little guys that go in the 16.9 ounce bottle of water that you can get at every single store out there. The flavor is, yeah, it's all right. Like I tried the pomegranate orange guava. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of baby food that I used to feed my son. I tried the watermelon lime. Yeah, it's okay. I'm on the search for those. So if anybody's got any recommendations for that, I would love it. Because I literally drink nothing but water every day. I drink somewhere around 96 ounces of water from sun up to sundown. Because what I do is I have my lunchbox, which is right next to me, but you can't see it. It's a little bit too big to fit in the screen. It's bigger than my head, which is funny for a guy that doesn't bring a lot of food. It it houses my 3 bottles of water. Then when I get home, I have the pre, intra, and post drinks. So those are just another 16.9 ounces. And then at nighttime, I'm drinking more, and I believe that it helps flush out any waste. Everybody says, you got to keep yourself hydrated, and the more I've uh, delved deeper into the bodybuilding stuff, the experts are all saying keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself hydrated. Your muscles will grow if you're hydrated. Um, and from a guy that is has a little bit tougher because my body doesn't absorb stuff. Then on top of that, I can't eat like a regular bodybuilder does. And then my age being 43, and then coming off immense weight loss, um, it's a funny spot. I'm in a body recomp, as they call it, where I'm trying to retain muscle, but then at the same time lose fat, and that's very tricky to do. That's why I track everything. That's why when I do a recipe, I do figure out all the macros myself, which is just simple addition, subtraction, and division. That's really it. But pretty much gonna end this because I know it's 2 videos and it's a little bit long-winded. But what I can say is this: is that if you're getting out there and you got some products that you like, and you want to send recommendations to me, I'd love to have them. I'd love to hear what people's thoughts are about this stuff, because everybody's different. And being interactive is always fun to do, especially with people you don't know. And I think next week what I'm going to go into is the food that I eat, because that drives everything you do I'm not going to say in life, but if you can't eat, then you're pretty much done. So I hope everybody enjoyed these 2 videos. I know I had split them into 2 parts. It is what it is. And if anybody's got any questions, comments, just leave it down below. Take a look at it. And like I said, if you guys got recommendations, bring it on. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. I'll respond to you. May not be what you want to hear, but I'll still respond. So, in any event, thank you, everybody. And we'll catch you next week. Like I said, we'll talk about the nutrition and food. And that's about it. Have a good day. Bye.